Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and in this video I want to answer a question we get all the time about construction projects, and that's what is a stem wall? In a nutshell, a stem wall is something that's used to build up your concrete slab and get it higher than the yard adjacent to it. So we're going to throw a drawing in here, and I'm actually going to draw a quick sketch of what a stem wall is and when you would use it. So let's say you got your house right here, boom, 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 roof walls. We're going to be concentrating on this area where the bottom of the house meets the ground. So what goes on in that area, let me redraw that little corner, is you're going to have in a house where, so let's say the ground is down here, but you want the house to be up here at this level. What you can't do is you can't just mound up dirt and put the house on that dirt. Not in the state of Florida anyways. The issue with that is our dirt in Florida is very soft and it gets compressed easily by weight. So this whole house is weighing down, and in Florida we don't have bedrock to drill down to like attach something to. There's just nothing below it. It's dirt, sand, aquifer. So there's nothing to go down into. So we have to actually create that bedrock ourselves. So the way that this would be done to get the house this far above the grade of the ground is we would actually dig down below this level, and we put a big concrete footing in there. Could be maybe like 12 inches by 24 inches. And then what we do from there is we would actually build up what we call a stem wall. So this is your stem wall. A stem wall is made of block, and it's filled entirely with concrete. So we put the hollow blocks in, and then the hollow blocks get rebar put in them every couple of runs. I think it's every 4 feet, and then you fill the whole thing with concrete. So that's why I colored those in. It totally gets filled. That is a very strong thing, and it has to be, because the next thing you do is obviously you do the same thing on the other side. Boom, boom, boom. We got our footer underneath, blocks filled. In between there, so now we have this big, container. Now we fill that up. So this all gets filled in with dirt. That's my dirt scribble. So you fill that all in with dirt, and then on the top of it, you do your concrete slab. And that gets poured solid with concrete. And you even actually put rebar in between these guys to tie them together. So there's big pieces of this black stuff, is rebar in there, that tie the slab into the stem wall. This is what a stem wall is used for, to get a house up above grade without just mounding up dirt and just putting the house on a big blob of dirt. Now, what this is different from is a normal slab in Florida, a slab on what's called a slab on grade. So the difference between a stem wall and slab on grade, which is something you might hear in the construction world in Florida, is a slab on grade is simply, if this is the yard, you have a concrete slab that's just a hair above that yard, maybe a couple of inches. And then you have the footings, which are these big chunks right here. You have your footings, maybe those are 24 inches by 24 inches, 24 inches deep, 24 inches wide. And then it's all solid poured with concrete all the way through. And then you build your house on top of that. House is right here. So the difference here is for a slab on grade, you keep the floor level of the house within a couple inches of the ground. Now I have seen it where they build this up and maybe the grade is down here. Usually masonry contractors don't really like to do that, because what you can get is you can actually get the dirt from in here that's under the house can actually wash out over time if you have any type of drainage situation, or if you have a lot of water pulling the dirt from underneath the house, which then obviously if there's a pocket that develops under that slab, it's not that strong. Like the slab by itself is not very strong. So the foot traffic of the people in the house will actually cause that slab to crack, because you've got that downward pressure and it can't support itself. And then eventually it'll crack, it'll sink, and you'll get a dip in the floor, which is not good. So typically, if you're trying to raise the house, you do a stem wall, and then you put the slab up on top of that stem wall. If you have a room addition project or a house construction project in the Tampa Bay area where you need help doing the whole thing and you want it on a stem wall, call Home Love Construction. We'd love to give you a free same-day estimate on that. And we do this all the time. We've done quite a few projects on stem walls. In addition, If you got value out of this video, I really would appreciate if you would hit the subscribe button. It helps me a lot. We get to go out and do more projects. We get to experience more things like this, learn more. Then we get to come back and share them with you on videos like this. So hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Remember, hit the subscribe button. See you in the next vid. Peace.